I wonder what would be the percentage of people you see when walking around your city that are with their headphones on or that are just, deep in their screens because like suddenly you realize that no matter the age, no matter the gender, everyone is just in their phones, like every single person you see. And like, okay, I get that sometimes you want to listen to this music to like get hyped, to get this more energy and more positive power. Sometimes I also do that, like on the way to gym or maybe when you go to meet up with a girl or with your friends. I get that you want to listen to music to like, feel like some main character, feel this energy coming in. But like for some people it's just such a strong habit. Like you see these teenagers putting their like, AirPods in any second. Like just the moment they go out from school, they take out it from their box and they put it in. The second they like go out from their house, anything. And then you will see even people like walking with someone else with these headphones, with these earbuds that have some limiting features. Instead of going around like for a walk with a dog or or even worse, with someone else and having these headphones on, why don't you just look around and experience the world around you? Like why don't you just, I don't know, is it like that boring? If it is, then something is wrong with your mental health. But like just take out these headphones, stop acting like NPC, and just look around you. And when I was talking with my friend recently, he told me that yeah, I get that, but sometimes I'm going like near the road and it's loud because of the traffic and all of the cars. Okay, in this situation I get that. But you will see people walking around in parks, with in nature with their dogs, with their headphones instead of like just looking around, admiring the nature, admiring what they have around them. It becomes a problem when it's just such a strong habit for you that you just do it everywhere, right? And it wouldn't be that bad if it actually would get you in this, great, positive, hyped mood. But more often than not, you see these people with headphones and they look like some zombies, like completely zoned out, right? That's like complete opposite of what I preach. That's complete opposite of male drive, because what I want you to be like is, be this guy or even a girl with a great posture, have your head high, smile to people, have this good positive energy. Meanwhile, most of the people you see are literally like, imagine you're playing like GTA. You could take that person from real world, put them in the game, and like there wouldn't be much difference, right? Because they are just, when someone is going around with this good positive energy, with this male drive, you just can't help but to notice them. It's just that simple because that person will be going around, with great posture. They will be smiling, they will be like laughing to themselves for no reason at all. And then compare that to that guy acting like some NPC, with like who is walking like this with his phone, or that has his headphones on like 24/7. Like, come on, man. Like, bro, that's. I get that in some cases you want to have your headphones on. But seriously, if you go on like this kind of detox, and if you teach yourself again how to like admire the beauty of the world around you. I don't want to sound gay because okay, you will hear these people that will be talking like, the nature is so beautiful and you need to grasp all that energy from the nature. I'm not I'm not talking about it in this way, but just look around, look at others, smile at them. They will probably smile back unless they are NPC, with their headphones. That's how we are supposed to live. We are supposed to, even when you're going for a bus because you're going to school, even if that's like, this everyday commute, what stops you from just taking out these headphones and just start existing? And okay, of course, it doesn't always have to be like that. I also sometimes put on my headphones, like when I'm talking with my friend, for example, or when I'm just listening to music or some video. I sometimes do that, but again, for some people, it's just such a strong habit that, and then you will hear them talk like, oh, but I listen to podcasts or something, and I'm so productive. It doesn't work like that. You don't need to spend every single second being productive. Because, like, first of all, life doesn't work like this, even if you are in this hardcore grind season. But secondly, listening to this podcast or whatever else, it's not even productive. It would be far greater for you to just take out these headphones, stop listening to anything that you have, and to just, like, again, do this like 10-15 minute detox while going on a bus or going to school or going back home. Changing this one thing is like, it can turn you into such a happier, such a more positive person. Because again, you will be just walking around smiling at others, people will smile back, and immediately you will have much greater energy. Immediately you will be much more happy. And again, I mean, just stop this bullshit that you listen to podcasts on the way to school or something, and that's productive. Because I was in this place, I know how it is. Like 2 years ago, on my way to university, I would just put my headphones on and listen to these podcasts on like double speed, because otherwise I wouldn't make it in time, because I like podcast was 2 hours long and my commute took 1 hour, so I would listen to it in double speed, thinking I'm productive, thinking that I learn so much new stuff. No, it's much better to, like, if you actually want to spend your time let's say productively, then, like, read a book, learn from some subjects in school, instead of having these headphones on listening to this podcast. Because, like, if you think about it, to end this podcast topic, how much do you remember from them when you listen to them, like, on the way to school? Probably nothing, right? And especially if you listen to them in double speed, right? So, like, as a summary, that's a big part of male drive. Being this mentally stable, this healthy guy that can walk around without headphones, without any distractions, to just see the world around them, to acknowledge others, instead of, being this NPC, completely zoned out, acting like zombie. Like, you will see these people going next to you with headphones on, and their face will be like, just just complete zombies, completely zoned out. It's not that hard. And if you learn to look around and see the world around you, you just immediately become such a healthier person that yeah, I just wish you take that advice. And I guess that's it for today. Yeah, I will see you next time.